Aquarius season is a time to embrace individuality, break free from tradition, and look to the future with innovation. Susan Mill. Entering the Age of Aquarius and the concept of revelation. The Age of Aquarius is one of the most significant concepts in the fields of astronomy, philosophy, and spirituality, holding a special place in various cultures and especially within New Age movements. Initially, this term stems from astronomical systems and the position of celestial bodies, but over time it has evolved into a deeper and multifaceted concept, associated with global transformations and the evolution of human consciousness. To better understand this concept, we must explore the astronomical, philosophical, and social characteristics of the Age of Aquarius and examine the changes it brings. Astronomical background and timing of the Age of Aquarius. In the astronomical system, one of the central concepts is the precession of the Earth's axis, which gradually shifts the Earth's rotational axis. This movement causes the vernal equinox point, the intersection of the equator and the ecliptic, to align with different zodiac constellations over time. Each cycle of this precession takes about 26,000 years and is divided into 12 equal parts, each corresponding to one of the zodiac signs. This division results in the Earth entering a new astrological age approximately every 2,000 years. Currently, due to the precession, humanity has entered the Age of Aquarius. According to astronomical calculations, the Age of Aquarius has officially begun or will soon begin, though the exact date is disputed, with some believing it has already started, while others anticipate its arrival in future centuries. Philosophical and spiritual characteristics of the Age of Aquarius. The Age of Aquarius is traditionally associated with qualities such as individuality, freedom, innovation, and social transformation. This age contrasts with the Age of Pisces, which emphasized faith, sacrifice, social divisions, and collective spirituality. In the Age of Aquarius, the focus is on personal development, logical thinking, and utilizing technology to elevate human consciousness. Specifically, this age is linked with the concept of collective consciousness, where humans strive for a deeper understanding of each other, cooperation, and the creation of a better world through fair and just interactions. From a spiritual perspective, the Age of Aquarius is viewed as a period of higher awareness and revelation. This is a time when humanity seeks the truth and a deeper understanding of its existence. In this era, many predictions point to the emergence of massive spiritual transformations, the evolution of human awareness, and a return to universal harmony. These transformations will be especially evident through both individual and collective awakening, as well as a greater understanding of our connection with the cosmos and other living beings. Social characteristics of the Age of Aquarius. From social revolutions to global transformation. On a social level, the Age of Aquarius is marked by profound changes in societal, economic, and political structures. This era, often referred to as the Age of Freedom, will see fundamental shifts in how humans interact and organize themselves. In this time, the importance of the individual and the right to personal choice will be highlighted, with greater emphasis on social justice, human rights, and equality. People will move toward organizations that are transparent and centered on values of cooperation, solidarity, and equality. One of the key social features of the Age of Aquarius is the growth and expansion of new technologies, which will not only impact scientific fields but also bring about social and cultural transformations. New communication technologies, such as the internet and social media, have provided tools for people to connect with one another easily and share information rapidly across the globe. These connections are leading to changes in political, economic, and cultural spheres, steering humanity toward a more interconnected and unified world. Revelation in the Age of Aquarius. Uncovering truths and new challenges. The Age of Aquarius, particularly from a philosophical and spiritual perspective, is a time of great revelations. In this era, it seems humanity is ready to uncover many of the dark secrets and hidden truths that have remained silenced for centuries. Here, not only will the hidden crimes of industries such as entertainment, human trafficking, and corruption come to light, but issues surrounding extraterrestrial phenomena, UFOs, and alien life will also take center stage. These topics, once considered taboos or forbidden mysteries, are now being challenged and drawing global attention. The emergence of these revelations, many of which involve a deeper understanding of the truth and the courage to face uncomfortable realities, could lead to a global awakening. In this era, people are more focused on seeking truth and transparency and are gradually becoming aware of the deceptions and corruption within institutions and organizations. These revelations will lead to fundamental changes in how we perceive the world and our place in it. The Age of Aquarius presents a golden opportunity for humanity to break free from the constraints of the past and enter a new era of awakening, transparency, and transformation. This age is not only defined by astronomical changes, but also by spiritual, philosophical, and social shifts. The emerging new world is one where people are more connected to one another and in search of truth and collective awareness. These revelations and awakenings, embedded within the Age of Aquarius, can help humanity build a better and more just world. This introduction sets the stage for further exploration of the challenges and philosophical changes in the coming era, in which people will be seeking truth and healthy interactions with one another. Unveiling dark truths. Unraveling hidden secrets. In the Age of Aquarius, a time characterized by the awakening of collective consciousness and the search for truth, long-buried secrets are coming to light. These revelations span across many areas of human life, particularly those that have been veiled in secrecy for decades. Among the most significant truths being uncovered are the hidden crimes within the entertainment industry, the ongoing global issue of human trafficking, and the secrecy surrounding extraterrestrial phenomena such as UFOs. Each of these topics holds profound implications for humanity's understanding of power structures, ethics, and the nature of reality itself. Hidden crimes of the entertainment industry. Manipulating public perception. For many decades, the entertainment industry has held significant power over public perception. Through movies, television shows, music, and celebrity culture, it has shaped societal norms, ideologies, and beliefs. However, as collective awareness increases, the dark side of this industry is being exposed. One of the most shocking revelations has been the scale of abuse, exploitation, and manipulation that has occurred within Hollywood and other global entertainment hubs. The #MeToo movement, for instance, has shed light on the systemic sexual harassment, abuse, and exploitation that many actors, musicians, and workers in the industry have endured. The abuse of power by high-profile individuals in the entertainment world, including prominent producers, directors, and executives, has been a hidden reality for many years, silenced by fear, money, and the industry's tight control over narratives. Furthermore, the entertainment industry has been found to manipulate public opinion and control narratives on a global scale. Major corporations in media and entertainment have used their platforms to push specific political or ideological agendas, often at the expense of objective truth. This manipulation shapes not only individual beliefs but also collective social consciousness. The power of media in influencing elections, consumer behavior, and even cultural trends cannot be underestimated. As the truth comes out, People are beginning to question the motives behind much of the content they consume and the deeper agendas at play. Human trafficking, global efforts to uncover and end the crimes. Human trafficking remains one of the most pervasive and horrifying crimes in the world, and its scale is often hidden from the public eye. It is a global issue that affects millions of men, women, and children, often subjecting them to forced labor, sexual exploitation, and other forms of abuse. Despite international laws and organizations working to combat human trafficking, it continues to thrive due to factors such as poverty, corruption, and weak enforcement in certain regions. Traffickers often prey on vulnerable individuals, luring them with false promises of better lives, only to trap them in devastating conditions. The underground networks involved in trafficking are sophisticated, operating across borders, and often facilitated by corrupt officials or businesses that turn a blind eye to the exploitation. The efforts to uncover and dismantle human trafficking rings have become a priority for governments, NGOs, and advocacy groups worldwide. Several high-profile cases and investigations have brought attention to the dark underworld of human trafficking, leading to arrests, rescues, and a growing awareness of this issue. However, the fight is far from over. As awareness spreads, people are increasingly realizing the deep connections between trafficking and other industries, such as entertainment, fashion, and technology, which may unknowingly contribute to the exploitation of vulnerable populations. Public awareness and advocacy for stronger enforcement of anti-trafficking laws are becoming powerful tools in the fight to eradicate this horrific crime. UFOs and extraterrestrial life, government secrecy and media silence. Perhaps one of the most fascinating and controversial topics that has been shrouded in secrecy is the question of extraterrestrial life and UFOs. For decades, governments around the world have kept information regarding UFO sightings and encounters under wraps. In many cases, these incidents have been dismissed as hoaxes or unexplainable phenomena, fueling a culture of skepticism and silence surrounding the possibility of extraterrestrial life. However, in recent years, there has been a notable shift in the narrative. Governments, particularly the United States, have started to declassify previously hidden documents and videos related to UFO encounters. The Pentagon, for instance, released several reports acknowledging the existence of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, sparking widespread debate and renewed interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life. This is a significant step in breaking down the decades-long silence on the subject. Despite the growing body of evidence and the increasing acceptance of the existence of UFOs, mainstream media continues to approach the subject with caution, often underreporting or sensationalizing the information. The silence surrounding this topic is part of a larger pattern of control by powerful institutions that seek to maintain a certain narrative and prevent the public from confronting potentially disruptive truths. The fear of what such a revelation might mean for humanity's understanding of its place in the universe, and the implications for religion, science, and geopolitics, have kept this subject hidden for so long. The Age of Aquarius, however, is a time when these truths can no longer remain concealed. As more individuals and groups push for transparency and disclosure, the truth about UFOs and extraterrestrial life is slowly coming to the forefront. The implications of such a revelation are profound, challenging our understanding of history, the nature of life itself, and the potential for contact with other civilizations in the cosmos. The awakening to hidden realities. The revelations of these dark truths, whether it's the abuses within the entertainment industry, the ongoing tragedy of human trafficking, or the secrets surrounding extraterrestrial life, are forcing humanity to confront uncomfortable realities. The Age of Aquarius is a time of awakening, and with this awakening comes a demand for transparency, accountability, and truth. As the truth about these hidden secrets continues to emerge, individuals are challenged to re-examine their beliefs, values, and the systems that have shaped their lives. These revelations are not just about exposing the wrongdoings of the past, but about creating a future where justice, equality, and awareness can flourish. In this new age, the pursuit of truth is not just a personal endeavor, but a collective one that will shape the destiny of humanity for generations to come. The impact of these revelations on the global society. In the Age of Aquarius, which symbolizes the awakening of collective consciousness and the search for truth, major revelations of hidden secrets not only bring profound changes to individual lives but also have significant impacts on the social and cultural structures of global society. These revelations make people critically and widely reconsider the realities, values, and power structures that have dominated them for so long. In this context, two main factors that become clearly evident are the changing public perception of truth and the breaking of old patterns in favor of the emergence of a new generation of awareness. How public perception of truth is changing, and the awakening of collective consciousness. Collective consciousness refers to the understanding and awareness that emerge on a collective or societal level, affecting individuals within a community. The changes in this awareness during the Age of Aquarius are especially noticeable because hidden truths are being revealed, and information is rapidly becoming accessible to everyone. As a result, people can no longer simply trust one-sided or limited narratives as they did in the past. The exposure of truths, such as hidden corruption, concealed crimes, and media and political lies, leads to a shift in how individuals engage with information and official narratives. During this era, people increasingly turn to various information sources and actively seek out hidden or overlooked truths. Social media, online platforms, and activist groups focusing on human rights, social justice, and environmental causes have become crucial spaces for these revelations. These informational transformations enable people to expand their mental limitations and gain a broader understanding of the world around them. The awakening of collective consciousness, which arises from these revelations, empowers individuals to not only become aware of the hidden truths but also take action for structural and social changes in their communities. This awakening can lead to new social movements, growth in political awareness, and an increase in the influence of civil movements. Ultimately, individuals transition from a state of passivity to active engagement in various political, social, and cultural spheres, breaking old patterns and the emergence of a new generation of awareness. These major revelations also contribute to breaking old patterns in thinking, behavior, and social structures. For decades, the global society, especially in developed countries, has been under the influence of specific institutions such as governments, corporations, media, and religious organizations. These institutions have often intentionally or unintentionally censored or distorted information in order to maintain their control and power. However, in the Age of Aquarius, these traditional patterns are rapidly changing. Powerful institutions can no longer exert total control over people, as faster and more widespread access to information allows individuals to independently and critically judge the reality of things. In this context, social media and online platforms serve as powerful tools for transparency and the spread of truth, enabling information to escape previous boundaries and become globally accessible. The emergence of a new generation of awareness, which includes a deeper understanding of social, environmental, political, and economic issues, is part of this process. This new generation, often recognized as the awakened or enlightened minds of the modern world, is actively seeking fundamental changes in the world. They pay particular attention to global issues such as climate change, human rights, social justice, and economic sustainability, aiming to challenge the structures that have been built on corruption, exploitation, and inequality. These global movements are primarily led by youth, social activists, and environmental advocates who are seriously working toward establishing justice and fundamental changes. Moreover, the emergence of a new spiritual awareness is also taking shape. In the Age of Aquarius, people are increasingly seeking the meaning of life, spiritual goals, and global identities. This new awareness, which includes a sense of global solidarity and a shared understanding of human values, makes people more focused on collective efforts to address global crises. The impact of these revelations on global society could lead to the most profound changes in human history. Changing public perceptions of truth, the awakening of collective consciousness, and the breaking of old patterns signal the beginning of a new era in which humans are actively and consciously working to change the world and create a better future. A new generation of awareness, particularly in younger generations, will become a driving force for justice, truth, and social transformation. Ultimately, this process will be seen not only as an individual change but as a global movement for transparency, solidarity, and worldwide transformation. The path to transparency, empathy, and transformation. As the Age of Aquarius ushers in revelations that break through long-hidden secrets, humanity stands on the precipice of a profound transformation. These truths, once buried in the shadows of power, corruption, and secrecy, are not merely changing individual lives but are bringing the global community closer together. As people begin to awaken to these truths, a new era of transparency, empathy, and positive interaction emerges. This process is not just about uncovering the darkness of the past. It's about creating a future where understanding, compassion, and collective responsibility are central to human existence. How these revelations bring us closer together and strengthen empathy. One of the most profound effects of these revelations is the way they draw people together. As hidden injustices, corruption, and the darker aspects of industries such as entertainment, politics, and big corporations come to light, there is a shared sense of awakening among people across the globe. Whether it's the exposure of systemic racism, exploitation, or human trafficking, the world becomes more aware of the struggles faced by marginalized groups, leading to a collective realization of the need for compassion and justice. This awakening fosters empathy, as individuals across different cultures and backgrounds begin to recognize the shared human experience. People are no longer isolated by their differences. Rather, they are united in their understanding of the universal challenges and injustices that affect everyone, regardless of their geographical location or socio-economic status. The media, both traditional and social, plays a key role in this process, amplifying voices that were once unheard and highlighting stories of struggle, resilience, and hope. As more individuals become aware of these shared struggles, the sense of empathy deepens. It is no longer enough to passively acknowledge the suffering of others. People are compelled to take action, whether by supporting social justice movements, engaging in conversations that challenge long-held prejudices, or advocating for the rights of those who have been oppressed. In essence, these revelations are creating a more interconnected and compassionate global society, where people actively work together to heal the wounds of the past and ensure that such injustices are not repeated. How humanity is advancing toward a new era of transparency and positive interaction. Alongside the growth of empathy, humanity is also moving toward a new era characterized by transparency and positive interaction. The Age of Aquarius is not only about unveiling hidden truths but also about creating systems, institutions, and relationships that are built on openness, integrity, and collaboration. As we break free from the constraints of secrecy and manipulation, a new culture of honesty and accountability emerges. One of the key drivers of this transformation is the accessibility of information. In the digital age, information flows freely, allowing individuals to challenge previously unchallenged narratives and demand transparency from those in power. No longer are governments, corporations, or media outlets able to maintain the illusion of control over public perception. With access to real-time information and the ability to communicate globally, people are empowered to hold institutions accountable and push for reforms that prioritize truth, equity, and justice. This increased transparency also promotes positive interaction on a global scale. As people become more informed about the intricacies of global challenges, such as climate change, poverty, and inequality, they are more inclined to collaborate rather than compete. The sharing of knowledge, resources, and ideas across borders fosters a sense of global solidarity. In this new age, the collective goal is not only to address the issues of today but to build a future that is sustainable, equitable, and inclusive for all. The transformation towards transparency and positive interaction is also deeply connected to personal growth and spiritual awakening. In the Age of Aquarius, people are increasingly aware of their role in the collective consciousness. There is a growing recognition that individual well-being is intrinsically tied to the well-being of others and the planet as a whole. This understanding fosters a sense of responsibility and stewardship, encouraging people to act not only in their own self-interest but also in the interest of the greater good. The role of technology and social media in promoting transparency and empathy. In this transformative journey, technology, especially social media, plays a pivotal role. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok are not only spaces for entertainment but are also powerful tools for social change. These platforms have given marginalized voices a megaphone, allowing them to share their stories, highlight injustices, and mobilize global support. Movements like #MeToo, Black Lives Matter, and climate strikes have gained momentum through the use of social media, proving that when people unite and share their truths, they can spark real-world change. Social media also enables people to engage in conversations across cultural and national divides. It has become a tool for building understanding, where individuals can exchange ideas, challenge assumptions, and empathize with people they may never have met in person. This global network of interconnectedness is creating a more compassionate world, one conversation at a time. Moreover, the use of technology in promoting transparency extends to areas such as blockchain and cryptocurrency, which are being explored for their potential to create more transparent financial systems. These technological innovations hold the promise of reducing corruption, increasing accountability, and ensuring that power is distributed more evenly. If you're enjoying this, please subscribe us and like the video.